Sitting here with Brittany Strickland and head coach Altherias Warmley after a very tough 69-67 loss to Alabama State, first loss of the season for the 2012-2013 year. Brittany, you had 20 points on 5 of 12 from the field and 9 of 14 from the free throw line. Just talk about your game tonight.
I just came out and executed and tried to run the plays the way that we were supposed to, and I was just able to run the play right. My teammates set good screens, and I was able to knock down the shots. And defensively, I was just trying to make stops. Main point.
Talk about the overtime performance, Brittany. You guys were close pretty much the entire game. Let's talk about the overtime and what you guys were trying to do and execute during overtime.
Well, in overtime, we just knew we had to make stops, and we was able to do something, but we weren't able to knock down free throws like we should have, and that caused us to lose the game.
All right. Coach Warmley, tough loss, first loss in the conference, 2012-2013 season. Just talk about the game tonight.
Well, I thought that we, first of all, got off to a slow start, and then just about the entire game, we had to battle from behind. You know, it was never a very large margin, but just the fact of being behind and trying to, I think we rushed more than we should have, and didn't knock down easy shots, putbacks. Did a great job on the boards offensively, got 19 offensive rebounds, but didn't put enough back in order to push us ahead of them. And, you know, they battled hard, they fought, and in the end, like she said, we just didn't knock down the free throws. It's not typical of our team. We're usually one of the top free throw shooting teams in the conference, and tonight they just didn't go down.
Obviously, 37% is a season low for you guys at the free throw line, and Nigel Robinson had an opportunity to put the Lady Bulldogs ahead at the end of regulation. Coach, just talk about how Nigel Robinson wasn't able to convert her free throws.
Well, you know, we just can't look at one player. I thought that, you know, like I said, if we would have knocked down free throws throughout the game, then it would have given us a chance to get ahead, and we're pretty good once we get ahead of a team and keeping that lead. And so, you know, we just our night at the line, it didn't go down for us. That's something that we'll continue to work on. Different late game situations we'll look at, as well as defensive pressure.
You won the points in the paint battle, 28-24. Points off turnover, 17-13, second chance points, 14-12, and also fast break points, 6-2. But the 33-25, Alabama State won that, and bench points. Just talk about that, Coach.
Well, you know, we went with some of our experience late, especially the second half and into the overtime. So we didn't use a lot of our bench, but you know, I thought that with Jasmine Sanders getting in foul trouble, that hurt us because she's one of the pieces to our offense who's able to kind of put another team, you know, on the defensive, and she does a great job, and we weren't able to have that production from her tonight.
Jasmine fouled out for the first time this season, I believe. Also, Nigel Robinson fouled out, Coach. That's two of your bigger players on the court. What was your game plan once both of those young ladies fouled out? Well,
we inserted another guard, and you know, just went with a 4-guard rotation, and you know, put Danielle O'Neal, our senior, there, and she did a pretty good job playing in the post for us. So that didn't really hurt us. We just, you know, needed to, if we could, keep those two on the floor so that we're able to have a little experience in a tough game like it was.
Got a week off, Coach. Next SWAC opponent, Alcorn State. Talk about them a little bit.
Alcorn, I call them the water bugs. They're usually all over the place. Good defensive team, rather small. But, you know, we'll always have our hands full in the SWAC because we have such competitive teams. So looking forward to seeing what they have and how we'll have to set up a game plan to try and counteract the things that they're going to try to do.
Thank you, head coach Altherias Warmley and Brittany Strickland.